don't have work. And this business enter cry like this. You will need to account. How did we spend this money? You know that is an accountant. So they started the accounting. So mommy started saying, last week, 4 Congos of rice. Say, who ate it? Say, we did. Gary, then Bonvita. Okpeyemi took this one to school. Korede took this. Pastor to carry this one. He said he will pay, but he has not paid. So how much is on his credit list? 5,000 naira. When are you going to pay? God will provide. That's how the business entered the ground. It was that bad. But there was still gratitude in us. They will still bring demons. I will still cast it out. I will still pray for the sick. Are you hearing what I'm saying? My biological mom came to me and said that the way you are now, you cannot see. He said, if you want to follow somebody, you follow correct people. You are following people. At least you follow people that will know their future will be okay. You are following somebody that we all know that they are not going anywhere. So you will end up like that. It was war, serious war. Now look at us today. So everybody is shouting about me now. All these things there. And you've not seen anything. This is just the beginning. But you see, the secret to the lifting is gratitude. And I learned it from that year. He said that no matter what, he said, that's how I used to say it. Then one day, mommy asked him a question. That when is this Iyanu going to come? Because she has tried. When will he come? Daddy said, Allah, there's Iyanu here. He said, we are asking you date and time. Because now we need to know the date and the time. Because this offering, you know, some of you don't understand what we are talking about. They chase people away from the house, and you have to go and start living in the church where bed bug. You know bed bug? Idun tó ń lo crown. Àtọ̀wọn ẹ̀fọn tó ń lo glasses. Mosquitoes that are unrecommended glasses. That if you cover yourself with clothes, they will still feed on your blood. The clothes does not save you. You understand? I remember Korede that you will think that they are performing an experiment on her. The mosquito will line up on her body like this. You know, she will never wear clothes. Even if you wrap her, she will remove it. So the thing will line up like this. I'll be looking at her like this. And they will be dying there with the blood on her body. I never had malaria all those times. Are you getting what I'm saying? So you leave church, then the next thing you see is that there are, you see, you don't need to, inside that place, no toilet, nothing. I was playing keyboard. Snake came to listen to the keyboard. As I was playing keyboard, the snake came to listen because you and me were not. So snake. It was a normal thing. And you know what? That was when I was teaching on the principles of prosperity. So the devil will come to me and say that, what is happening to you is madness. This is psychosis. You are teaching prosperity when you are the headquarters of poverty. Who will listen to your prosperity teaching? And those were the times. If you know what I used to say, you will. That was when I was telling them that, don't worry, we are still going to build our glass cathedral. I will give people cars. I will be saying that. So when my wife came, she met us there. The first time they invited her to the church, she said, is this one a church or a shrine? So they say, don't worry, that man has anointing for deliverance. It's just that poverty is dealing with him. But
mo ní ìfòróróyàn fún ìtúsílẹ̀ ní tòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n òṣì ó ń fojú mi rí nǹkan.
so if it's deliverance, he can deliver, but you see, he's poor.
ṣùgbọ́n tó bá yẹ pé ìtúsílẹ̀
Don't look at the church, look at the man. So they need to package her to be able to listen to me.
wọ́n ní láti máa sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa kó tó lè gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ.
So she too came and said, there's no problem. You know, when you are like that, you should be humble. No, I mean, don't understand. I'm not proud, but I'm as bold as anything. All those things does not. So when she came, I just, all these demons you are talking about, there's no problem. We'll take care of her. Them. You see that all the pastors she used to come across used to run away. I said it's because they don't have power. There is power here. Overload. It's there, break it. And you understand. And in those days, I had a clinic inside the church. People that they've abandoned from the hospital, that they've left to die, so they brought them to the place. So we sleep in the church together. So you know, people who used to go to heaven every day and they come back. Those are the kind of patients that I have. So we gave them different beds, so they were sleeping. So they would just wake me up in the night, Pastor, Baba wants to go. The Baba will be there. Stop! Where are you going? When I finish that, say, Pastor, this sister wants to go. Say, no, that's like, that was the situation. So my wife now so when the issue of marriage now came in, she was now like, how did I want to marry this guy? This one that she didn't even know how to explain. I'm just one funny person like that. And look at where we are now. Don't give up on God. So I don't know what your challenge is. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know what you are facing. I've told you several times. There are 3 categories of people on earth. The first category are the people preparing to fight. This world is a battleground. Whether you like it or not, you will fight. No matter how much you are prayed for, you will fight. It doesn't matter how you are born, you will fight. You will fight virtually over everything in life. So you have to prepare for that fight. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? And may I say this to you? You will face your fight before you receive assistance from anybody. You start the journey yourself. Stop complaining and stop putting some people at risk and say they are the reason why you have problems. Whether those people came into your life or not, you will have problems. If you have the best team in the world, you will have problems. So, but when you start saying people are the reason why you have problems, the problem will persist. But if you know that that is your own challenge that you need to face, it will help you. Whether you travel out of Nigeria, you will have problems. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Those of you watching me from abroad, from Abuja, from anywhere you are watching, anywhere you like, run to. You and the demons, we entered the plane together. Yes. Fly to Canada, they will follow you. You actually flew with them. It's you who didn't see them. They were on board with you. As you are buying your ticket like this, that's how they bought their own too. In the name of the Spirit. So finally, I'm now in Canada. Now I'm in the US. Who told you? Is US heaven? Is it heaven? They are there, they are everywhere. The only thing is that US demons, they speak in English. You understand what I'm saying? So the one in Akure speak in Akure language. that is the difference. It's just the
Ìyàtọ̀ tó wà
language.
bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
It is still the same spirit.
Ẹ̀mí kan náà ni gbogbo wọn.
You will have to fight your way
O láti ja ìjà fúnra ẹ.
to stadium, to success, to breakthrough, to everything.
Sínú àlùyọ, sínú àṣeyọrí, sínú
Is somebody hearing what I'm saying?
Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi báyìí?
And you don't need to give up. You don't need to be
Ẹ
discouraged.
gbọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀wẹ̀sì, o gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rètí nù.
If I was discouraged, I would not be here.
Tí n bá sọ̀rètí nù, mi ò ní síbi tí mo
I
wà
don't
yìí.
get discouraged.
Mi ò kí rẹ̀wẹ̀sì o.
I used to discourage discouragements.
Èmi ni mo máa dá ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì bó ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Ṣé ń gbọ́ báyìí?
You fail an exam, write the exam again.
Tó bá kùnà, tún padà lọ ṣe ìdánwò.
Your business is down. Start the business again.
Òwò rẹ̀ dojúrú, tún lọ tún òwò yẹn ṣe.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Ṣé ń gbọ́?
The ministry is not working. Work the ministry.
Iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ ò tẹ̀síwájú, ìwọ fúnra ẹ̀ mú kó
It will work
tẹ̀síwájú.
when you don't give up.
O ò gbúdọ̀ sinmi.
The marriage is not working. Work the marriage.
Ìgbéyàwó ẹ̀ ò ṣiṣẹ́, mú kó ṣiṣẹ́.
What is going on these days is any little problem in marriage, people will say they want to separate. What is wrong
Nǹkan
with
tó ń
you?
ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àkókò yìí nìkan kékeré á yọjú, wọn á ní wọ́n fẹ́ kọra sílẹ̀, kí ló ń ṣe yín gan?
Have you ever seen divorce solving any problem in marriage?
Ṣé ìkọ̀sílẹ̀ ṣó lójú
Worldwide.
ìṣòro ni ní gbogbo ayé yìí?
The most turbulent marriage is better than divorce.
Ìgbéyàwó tó lógun jù, ó dára ju eléyìí tí wọ́n kọra sílẹ̀ lọ.
Then some of you want to marry, you are not responsible yet.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín ló
Forget
fẹ́
your
ṣe
age.
ìgbéyàwó, ẹ̀yin
Because
gbọ́dọ̀
you don't know that marriage is a
ẹ̀ tí
responsibility.
fún ara yín. Ẹ gbàgbé nípa ọjọ́ orí.
You think it's
Ẹ
wedding.
mọ̀ pé ìgbéyàwó èèyàn ní láti gba ojúṣe.
O fẹ́ lọ jà ni.
You are going to fight.
Let me explain to you.
Jẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ.
The forces fighting your wife,
Àwọn ogun tó ń bá ìyàwó rẹ̀ jà.
the moment you say you want to marry her
Níwọ̀n ọ̀gbà tó bá sọ pé o fẹ́ fẹ́ báyìí.
and they confirm that you are serious,
Tí wọ́n dẹ̀ rí pé ó ká ẹ lára,
they will face you.
wọ́n á dojú kọ ẹ́.
You don't even have an idea from where they are coming from.
O ò dẹ̀ ní mọ̀bí tó ti ń bọ̀.
The forces fighting your husband,
Àwọn ogun tó ń bá ọkọ rẹ̀ jà.
the moment you say you want to marry him,
Tó bá lè sọ pé o fẹ́ fẹ́ báyìí,
they will face you.
wọ́n á dojú kọ ẹ́.
It's experience.
Ìrírí.
When I was dating my wife and we are fasting and pray, ready to marry her.
Nígbà tí mo fẹ́ ìyàwó mi sọ́nà, à ń gbààwẹ̀, à ń gbàdúrà.
I told you that they summoned me to a meeting
Mo sọ fún yín pé wọ́n pè mí sí ìpàdé kan
in the spirit realm.
nínú ẹ̀mí lọ́hùn.
Did I share with you before?
Ṣé mo ti sọ fún yín
I
gbà?
suddenly met myself there and
Ara mi nínú ìpàdé.
it was the elders of our father's house, both
Àwọn-
dead and alive,
Àwọn àgbààgbà ilé bàbá rẹ̀, àwọn tó ti kú àtàwọn tó wà láàyè.
plus the chief elder.
Àti olórí wọn.
All of them in what I can call maybe a throne.
Gbogbo wọn ní nǹkan tí mo lè pè wọ́n dúró sórí
And I
ìtẹ́.
stood like this in front of them,
Mo wá dúró bí eléyìí níwájú wọn.
me alone,
Èmi nìkan.
surrounded by these people.
Àwọn wọ̀nyí dẹ̀ wọ́n yí mi ká.
And they asked me a question.
Wọ́n wá béèrè kan.
Are you the one that want to marry so? They mentioned her name and mentioned some names that I didn't even know she was bearing.
Wọ́n dárúkọ àwọn orúkọ kan tó jẹ́ pé èmi gan ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀. Àwọn mi ń jẹ́ orúkọ
The
yẹn.
powers that be.
Àwọn agbára tó wà.
And I said, yes,
Mo wá ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
both in the physical realm and in the spiritual
Lójú
realm.
ayé àti nínú ẹ̀mí.
I'm a lion.
Kìnìún ni mí.
It's some of you that used to dream that I dreamed that they were hooking my. Nobody has ever hooked my. I'm the one killing people in my dream.
Àwọn kan wá lálàá pé èmi ni mo máa ń pa àwọn èèyàn lójú oorun.
Maybe when you finish,
Oh,
you come,
Lord.
let me put my hands on you. If I'm sleeping like this, I'm still killing them.
Tí bá ìwà láàyè, mo
Both,
máa pa wọ́n.
both life and physical. So they asked me, say, what is your name?
Wọ́n wá ní kí lórúkọ mi.
Then I said,
Mo wá sọ pé
I am Omoba Jesu,
mo am the son
the King Jesus. That was
ọmọ
all I
ọba
said.
Jésù.
And fire then entered into that company.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni iná dẹ̀ sọ̀kalẹ̀.
Roasted everything
Ó dẹ̀
existing.
jó gbogbo wọn run pátápátá.
And there was nobody again.
Kò dẹ̀ sí kankan, mi ì rí kankan nú wọn mọ́.
And I got up.
Bí mo ṣe tají nìyẹn.
The next time it was snakes.
Ìgbà tó tún yá ejò ni mo rí.
Yes, no, they sent snakes to me. Snakes.
Wọ́n rán ejò wá.
Correct ones.
Àwọn ojúlówó ejò.
Was killing them in the spirit and in the physical realm.
Mo ń pa wọ́n lójú ayé, mo tún ń pa wọ́n lójú nínú ẹ̀mí.
And some of you need little challenge in your marriage. Hey, I don't know what is going
Ẹnìkan
on
wá ní
with this
ìpèníjà nínú
girl.
ìgbéyàwó.
This girl's baby. Don't you know that when they fire some people from their father's house, the girl will wake up and tell you that, come.
Wọ́n á
What
máa
is your
sọ
name?
kọ́tọ̀kọ̀tàn.
You will say, I'm your
ẹ mọ̀ pé
husband.
tó bá
Say,
ta ọfà lù wọ́n nínú ẹ̀mí nínú ilé bàbá wọn.
when did I marry you?
Wọ́n á kàn déédéé jí wọ́n á sọ pé ìgbà wo ni mo fẹ́ ẹ gan.
You know, like, baby, who is your baby? He said that he knows that. Don't bother to look. The spirit beating me, I can't continue. He
ó
was
ṣẹ̀ mí o ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ẹ̀mí tó ń nà mí.
not prepared for the marriage.
Torí wípé kò múra sílẹ̀ fún ìgbéyàwó
Are you hearing what I'm saying now?
ṣe ń gbọ́.
It's that most of you are married. You are not prepared.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín ló ṣègbéyàwó ẹ̀
See,
múra
I've been
sílẹ̀
married
fún.
to this girl for the past 6 years. She didn't give birth.
Ìyàwó mi yóò bímọ